The New York Yankees are on the verge of making some big moves as the MLB trade deadline draws near. And this season, everything points to a real opportunity for them to not only fix some lingering issues, but to emerge as one of the strongest contenders heading into the second half of 2025. Aaron Boone's job as the manager is to steer this team through the ups and downs of the campaign and to position the Yankees as true favorites for the World Series. And the moves coming up in the trade window could be exactly what the team needs to lock in that status. As June rolls on and the summer heat sets in, the whispers of trades become louder across the league. Every front office is mapping out their path. Some are ready to push all in on a championship run, while others are gearing up for a rebuild, willing to part ways with key veterans who could help contenders elsewhere. The Yankees, with their combination of talent and ambition, fall squarely in the first group. They're not just dreaming about playoffs, they're expected to not only make it, but to make a serious impact once the postseason arrives. But despite the star power and the promising stats, there are still holes to fill, and the upcoming trade deadline is the perfect moment to address them. One of the most pressing issues revolves around the infield, particularly the third base position. Right now, that spot is held by a player who doesn't quite fit the ideal profile for the Yankees' championship aspirations. Jazz Chisholm Jr., a remarkable athlete and an excellent fielder, has been filling in at third base, but his natural position is second base. His transition has been impressive on defense, and his offense has improved since moving over, but the team clearly needs a stronger, more consistent bat at the hot corner. The Yankees have been searching all season for that right-handed power hitter to stabilize that role, someone who can protect the lineup and drive in runs consistently. Enter Eugenio Suarez, a player who fits that mold perfectly. Suarez has shown flashes of his power throughout this season, hitting close to 20 home runs with an OPS north of 800 and a slugging percentage well above .500. While his batting average might not be eye-popping, his ability to hit for power and get on base at a solid clip makes him an attractive option. Adding Suarez to the lineup would allow the Yankees to move Chisholm back to second base, where his defensive skills are more natural and impactful. It would also create the possibility to adjust the role of DJ LeMahieu, who has been holding down second base, but is showing signs of age and declining production. LeMahieu's numbers remain respectable. He's hitting just under the league average, but still contributing as a contact hitter with solid defense. However, given his age and injury history, there are legitimate concerns about whether he can sustain a full season at second base moving forward. The middle infield is notoriously demanding physically, and the wear and tear could eventually limit his effectiveness. The smart move for the Yankees might be to gradually transition him to a platoon or bench role while bolstering the starting lineup with a player like Suarez who brings a fresh and powerful presence. On the pitching front, the Yankees are in a better spot but still have needs to address. Their rotation boasts two strong right-handed starters in Max Fried and Carlos Rodon, both of whom have been reliable and dominant at times this year. Add to that the return of Luis Healy, a promising right-hander who was last season's Rookie of the Year and had a spectacular start to this campaign before experiencing some fatigue and inconsistency. Healy's presence gives the Yankees a solid third starter option who can take on a big role in the postseason, especially given the importance of having a deep and versatile rotation. Still, one of the main priorities is to add another right-handed starting pitcher to strengthen the staff even further. Depth is crucial as the grind of a full season takes its toll, and having more quality arms ready to step up in a playoff scenario is essential. Bringing in an additional righty starter would not only give the Yankees more options, but could also allow some current starters like Ryan Yarbrough to return to the bullpen where their skill sets might be more valuable. Yarbrough has been serviceable as a starter, but a bullpen role could better suit his talents and benefit the team's overall pitching strategy. Looking at the big picture, the trade deadline is shaping up to be a pivotal moment for the Yankees. They're in a strong position, with high expectations from fans and analysts alike. Their chances of making the playoffs and making a deep run have improved markedly since earlier in the season, with metrics showing them as near locks to reach October baseball and strong contenders to hoist the championship trophy. The challenge now is to execute the right moves, adding pieces that will complement the existing core and elevate the team's overall performance. Eugenio Suarez stands out as a prime target, someone who could address multiple concerns at once. His bat brings right-handed power to a lineup that could use more balance, and his experience playing third base means he would slide right into the role the Yankees desperately need to stabilize. His presence would also allow Jazz Chisholm Jr. to return to his more natural position at second base, maximizing defensive efficiency and providing more flexibility for the coaching staff. This kind of adjustment could have ripple effects throughout the roster, optimizing both offense and defense. Meanwhile, DJ LeMahieu's situation is one to watch closely. His veteran leadership and contact hitting remain valuable, but the physical demands of the infield and his recent performances suggest the Yankees might want to manage his workload carefully. Transitioning him into a platoon or backup role could extend his effectiveness and open the door for younger, more powerful hitters to take the reins. It's a delicate balance between respecting what LeMahieu has brought to the team and recognizing the need for evolution as the season progresses. On the mound, the Yankees have been fortunate to have strong performances from their starters, but the depth of the rotation remains a critical area. Max Fried and Carlos Rodon form an impressive 1-2 punch, capable of shutting down opposing lineups and setting the tone in key games. Luis Healy's return from injury adds another weapon. But the team's front office knows the value of adding yet another right-handed starter. It's not just about having fresh arms. It's about flexibility and insurance against the inevitable wear and tear that comes with the long season. Ryan Yarbrough's role has been interesting to watch. As a starter, he's held his own, but there's a sense that he might be more effective back in the bullpen. Adding a new starter could free him up to return to relief work, where his skills in shorter bursts could be maximized. This kind of roster adjustment could prove critical in the postseason, where bullpen depth and matchup versatility often determine the outcome of tight games. The Yankees front office, led by Brian Cashman, has been transparent about the team's intentions at the deadline. Pitching is the priority, with a particular focus on bolstering the rotation. Cashman has emphasized that you can never have too much pitching, and with the way the season has unfolded, that philosophy is as relevant as ever. Adding a power bat at third base like Suarez would complement that strategy perfectly by strengthening the lineup while the pitching staff gets deeper. Looking at the numbers, Suarez's power stands out. Though his batting average isn't eye-popping, his ability to produce extra base hits and maintain a high OPS is exactly what the Yankees need. His slugging percentage above 500 and OPS over 800 reflect a player who can change games with one swing. Integrating him into the lineup would give the Yankees a potent weapon capable of protecting key hitters and driving in crucial runs. Jazz Chisholm Jr.'s defensive versatility is another key asset. While his offense has been somewhat inconsistent, his elite fielding makes him a valuable piece in the infield puzzle. Returning him to second base would not only improve the team's defense, but also potentially help him regain his offensive form after recovering from injury. The Yankees know the value of having a dynamic middle infielder who can impact games on both sides of the ball, and Chisholm fits that profile when healthy and comfortable. DJ LeMahieu's offensive numbers this season reflect the steady presence. Though his power has declined, his contact hitting and plate discipline still contribute to the team's offense. His batting average hovering around the mid-200s and an OPS close to league average demonstrate that he remains a reliable option, even if he's not the offensive force he once was. Managing his playing time thoughtfully will be important to maximize his impact without risking injury or fatigue. Backup options like Oswald Peraza add further depth to the infield. While Peraza's offense hasn't been strong, his defensive skills and arm strength make him a useful utility player. His limited plate appearances and lower batting metrics indicate that offense is a concern. But his ability to cover multiple positions provides valuable flexibility for the Yankees, especially during a long season when injuries and rest days come into play. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. The Bronx is abuzz with speculation as whispers grow louder about a potential blockbuster signing that could send shockwaves through Major League Baseball. Sources close to the situation, while emphasizing the fluidity of negotiations, indicate that the New York Yankees are in advanced talks to secure the services of star pitcher Sandy Alcantara. This would be a monumental acquisition, immediately solidifying the Yankees' rotation and signaling their intent to reclaim World Series glory. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, has consistently proven himself to be one of the game's most dominant arms, known for his incredible durability and a repertoire that leaves hitters guessing. The thought of him donning pinstripes and taking the mound at Yankee Stadium has ignited a firestorm of excitement among the fan base, who are yearning for another ace to anchor their pitching staff. While no official announcement has been made, and both camps remain tight-lipped, the growing sentiment is that a deal could be imminent. The financial implications are expected to be substantial, befitting a pitcher of Alcantara's caliber. However, for a franchise with the resources and ambition of the Yankees, such an investment would be seen as a necessary step towards building a championship contending team. Should this rumor materialize, it would undoubtedly alter the landscape of the American League, creating a formidable pitching duo with current ace Garrett Cole. The what-ifs are endless, from the potential for a truly dominant rotation to the psychological boost it will provide the entire team. Fans are holding their breath, anxiously awaiting confirmation of a move that could redefine the Yankees' immediate future. The Bronx is ready for Sandy. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.